Should a 30-year-old invest for retirement in the same manner a 40 or 50-year-old would? Our retirement planner advises. You're listening to Retirement Matters. JN Fund Managers is on Nationwide 90 FM.
Relationships that build wealth, create opportunities, the right solutions. That's what we do at JN Fund Managers.
We're in pursuit of your financial security.
Portfolio and investment management services for individuals and corporate clients, from wealth building and risk management to preparing for a comfortable retirement. Strong, stable, secure.
We're in pursuit of your success.
Let's talk. JN Fund Managers, your safer, smarter financial partner.
Roseanne East Pension Specialist, good morning. Last week we spoke with Sharon, who was in her 40s. Sharon shared her financial preparations for retirement, told us where she was. You provided advice on the points that a 40-year-old should consider when planning for his or her retirement portfolio. You said that simply buying an investment instrument for retirement considered to be good was insufficient for anyone at any age. Ideally, you said, the type of investment products purchased should be chosen based on the investor's profile, personalized to his circumstances, and purchased in the right proportions to his overall portfolio. You spoke of what you called asset allocation. What does this mean to a retirement plan?
Good morning, Annette. It's important for anyone who invests to understand the basics of asset allocation. It's a simple yet key concept. Through asset allocation, we can devise a strategy to support our financial plans for retirement. That is, in terms of balancing risk and reward. Asset allocation is one of the ways that, through diversification, we can maximize our returns from our investments. Your asset mix should always reflect your goals and your circumstances. Keep your goals and realities in mind at all times as you plan and implement your retirement plan. The ideal is to identify the assets available to us, all the options, and to understand our realities. What are our realities? They include our goals, age, market expectations, and risk tolerance.
And here's where I imagine the need for professional guidance comes in. I may be an excellent businessman, teacher, doctor, entertainer, athlete. A consultation with a licensed financial professional is indispensable. Even if I might be at the top of my game in my profession, the reality is that a financial advisor can provide invaluable information and guidance.
On point, Annette. It's serious business. Here in Jamaica, the financial advisor is part of a carefully regulated industry. And this is so in order to protect the interest of investors, which of course includes persons preparing for retirement. Now, several areas for discussion have come out of our conversation so far with persons at different stages of their preparation for retirement. The one I'll speak of now is the difference in the assets they focused on and how these assets were allocated. Before I begin, I emphasize that the person planning for retirement is guided but not limited by his or her age. Each financial retirement plan is based on all the individual's circumstances. Sharon, with whom we spoke last week, was in her 40s, but it doesn't mean that another person about the same age as Sharon should have the same asset allocation.
So you're saying that what's right for Sharon in her 40s may not be right for Jonathan, who is identical in age.
There you go. Both or either may be conservative or aggressive investors, or even moderately conservative or moderately aggressive investors. However, both Sharon and Jonathan are advised to ensure that their retirement plan is on the path of growth that's the best fit for them.
You're introducing some terms here that we need to go into. Conservative portfolios, aggressive portfolios.
We're speaking about models here, and I'm going to generalize. A conservative portfolio has a higher allocation of lower risk securities. We're talking here about perhaps fixed income and money market securities, and significantly smaller amounts of equities. On the other hand, an aggressive portfolio would certainly consist of more equities than a conservative portfolio and would be geared towards long-term growth of capital. Aggressive and conservative portfolios may consist of the same assets, but they would be allocated quite differently. That is, they would certainly differ in the proportions of each.
So I'm in my 40s and reviewing my retirement plan. What do I have to know about investing conservatively or aggressively or moderately so of high and low risk securities, long-term and short-term capital growth, and so on?
You may never learn the myriad of all these financial terms. But what I strongly recommend is that you speak with a licensed professional as you make your decisions. This professional will sit with you to explain all your options, discuss your circumstances, and design your retirement plans. During these sessions, you should ensure that you understand all the terms being used. Financial advisors are equipped to speak the financial language you understand best. At the end of the day, you should understand and be comfortable with the choices you have made, the decisions regarding asset allocation, and be satisfied that you know where you are and intend to go with your plan.
Our guest last week, Sharon, speaking in her own words, appeared to be pretty clear on the contents of her retirement portfolio. She spoke of the different types of assets that she held: stocks, fixed income, and money market securities.
She did. And it's important for Sharon, as it is for all the persons with whom we have spoken so far, to ensure that this continues throughout the life of the plan. It's important that as Sharon's time horizon and other circumstances change, and as the market changes, she, along with her financial advisor, ensures that the contents of her portfolio are adjusted accordingly. She cannot set it on autopilot. Let's say Sharon now has a moderately aggressive portfolio with large amounts of equities. Then it's important that she continues to monitor her portfolio with her financial advisor. Over the next few years, she will want to reduce, not get rid of entirely, some of the risk.
So the purpose of our conversation this morning, Roseanne, is not to tell persons exactly what their retirement portfolio should consist of. If I'm understanding you correctly, it's 1, for persons to understand that their retirement plan should always reflect their current goals and realities. And 2, their retirement plan should not only consist of what they consider to be good products.
Yes, the products must be good for them. The assets they choose and the proportions they hold are equally important. There are different allocation strategies to achieve this.
3, you spoke of periodic reviews.
Again, very important. The value of their assets will change, for example. The market will change. As there can be many variables, their portfolio may need to be rebalanced. And fourthly, I mentioned the importance of fully understanding the components of one's retirement portfolio before investing in them. The financial advisor gives advice. The final decision is made by the investor, ideally having thoroughly understood what he is investing in and how it is being invested.
And for persons who understand the importance of planning their finances towards retirement, they should not be put off by what they may view as a multitude of complex financial terms. It can be broken down to a language that each person can understand.
Oh yes, easily. For those who wish to understand more, there are websites of established financial houses which simplify unfamiliar words and terms. The key takeaway is that you have a retirement plan and do not rely solely on a single income stream to maintain you during your retirement. Sharon was a member of her employer's retirement plan, yet she recognized that she would need more and had other investments.
She spoke of stocks, bonds, fixed income assets, and shared the tip that persons should consider developing their hobbies into an income stream.
Sharon is well on her way. Wise words from her.
And also from your advice after we shared her interview. Persons who missed last week's program may visit Jane Fund Manager's Facebook page and have a listen. Retirement Matters is aired weekly on Nationwide 90 FM. You may contact us by sending a text message to 504-1719 or by emailing us at jnfundmanagers@jnbs.com. Remember, retirement is a journey, not a destination. As we take that journey, let's live each day as a special day that it is, even as we plan for the future. Take care of yourself and others. Bye-bye.